Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and salutation to all the argument that's pushing the truth on Raw. Waking leg comes to third astrology, brother Connor Knott from GMS, Miami Campbell, another lesson going into the big, beautiful bill that Donald Trump passed, by the Congress signed off of it, and is also big and beautiful. All right, you really talking shit too in a sense. You lazy motherfuckers, you lazy, unhealthy motherfuckers, that just you go to grocery shopping and all you got is you don't even have food. You don't even have real, and if you have meat, it's pork and abomination. All right, it's not like, and then it's just all type of snacks. All right, especially Judah. Judah live off snacks. You know what I'm saying? They live on snacks. You got the other tribe when they come over here, they get Americanized. All right, but Donald Trump signed, even though we know things deal with gradualism, but the Lord is gonna cause these shits to move faster. All right, where he's gonna affect your Medicare. All right, he's gonna fuck up with your SNAP, your EBT, or especially our people that just live off that. All right, man said that you're gonna have to work to receive these benefits. And we already know that's bullshit. You know why it's bullshit? Because he's saying that you need to work, but there's no job. All right, Scripture says there shall not be no work for Egypt, man. There's no jobs out here, bro. All right, there's not a lot of jobs. All right, 2020 helped a lot of jobs go out of business. That was the part of the leaks plan. You see, you niggas, all right, that voted for Donald Trump, that's for America, all right, the elites of this world, they're done with America, all right? They're done with America. They want all hell to break loose, all right? But you niggas, for some reason, still caught in the snares and traps of or the illusions of Esau Edom. So we relate Medicaid, all right, because that's what you niggas thrive, all right? This bill is going to stop certain things, cares and government assistance, because you got to understand, we're going into war. Our war is in how you say the word? It's losing me. War is inevitable. All right, it's going to happen. If that's the right word. All right, and World War III is going to happen. So you have to understand. Scripture in Joel, the 3rd chapter, say, let's just get it, because I don't even want to butcher it. Slovakia. Let's go to the blue letter. All right, let's go to Joel the 3rd, and if you need the apocrypha, we're going to the other app. But Joel the 3rd chapter, see this prophecy unraveling and coming to pass. See, you niggas, you Christians want to just argue about who's salvation for. We understand that's a major topic in the doctrine, yes. All right, but that's all y'all want to argue. They're not teaching the people of the end times, all hell breaking loose, the RFID chip, mark of the beast, Esau coming with great wrath. You're not talking about famine and pestilence and all hell breaking loose. A lot of people are gonna die. All right, you're not warning your people. All right, you just want to have an argument of stupidity. All right, and where we telling you, we bringing in our scriptures. All right, but you niggas want to continue to play. So Joel 3, and I'm gonna start at 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. I was not gonna go here, but you gotta understand that's why they're taking all these government assistance, because they're preparing for war. Prepare for war. Wake up, the mighty men, and let all the men draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares and your sword into swords. Your plowshares is because you gotta understand what keeps the economy thriving is their agriculture. All right, to sustain your nation, to sustain your province, is with food, running water, with food. But they're saying, the Lord is saying, listen, don't worry about your fucking agriculture. Put your money into war. Pruning, say, swords, and your pruning into spears, that the weak I am strong. So read the NLT 9. Say unto the nations, far and wide, get ready for war. Call out your best warriors. Let all your fighting men advance for the attack. Hammer your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Train even your weaklings to be warriors. Man. Draft. All right, but I just wanted to go in there for a second. Let's read the Medicaid. Here's what is in 887-page bill. Medicaid restriction legislation includes restriction on Medicaid, which provide government-sponsored health care for low-income disabled Americans. The bill poses work requirements for some able-bodied adults, and we understand that it's some Jake, especially the nigga woman. Their mother was on Section A. And they use and abuse the system, and they do the same thing even though they're able to work, or they choose not to work to receive those benefits, those teats. All right. But there's no jobs. The Congressional Budget Office estimates that the bill will result in 11.8 million Americans losing health coverage under Medicaid over the next decade. But I thought this nigga was about making American great again. No, like the elder. Makama said, I forgot what he said, but it's not MAGA. He said it's MAWA, make America white again. Make America white again. That's what it is. They want to further oppress you, Jake. All right, that's when America was great, when you niggas was in slavery. All right, when you niggas didn't have rights. All right, that's when America was great, but you niggas don't understand that. The Senate and the parliamentarian determined that the measure of cutting federal funds to states that use Medicaid infrastructure to provide health care coverage to undocumented immigrants, along with banning Medicaid from covering gender transition services. And that's beautiful. All right, stop that weirdo shit. All right, it's gonna cause those sodomites to go bank wire too. Compliance with Senate reconciliation rules and parliamentarian also weighed in on the what known as a provider tax, which states used to help fund their portion of Medicaid costs and blow into the Senate GOPS initial plan. So a lot of people are going to be affected. A lot of people are on Medicaid. A lot of people like Jake that is very sick. All right. They're going to cut you niggas, man. All right. That's what's called Jacob's Trouble. All right. You niggas think it's a game, but hey, it is not a game. And I'm going to go to the, not Homeland Security. I want to go to the EBT. Restriction on food stamps. The bill still shifts the cost of SNAP or food stamps. And these are also, I'm speaking to you, Israelite woman, but all right, as a nigga woman said, it's gonna affect you white trash, you two-time loser Edomites as well, and you Amalekites, because you Amalekites on the snap too. All right. The program is currently fully funded by federal government. The federal government will continue to fully fund the benefits for states that have an error payment rate below 6%. Beginning in 2028. All right, we know that they want everything in 2030 to be running with AI and the whole new world order. With error rates above 6%, would be on the hook for 5% to 15% of the cost. States are also given for some flexibility in calculating their own shares. The package also aligns with initial House version's age requirement for able-bodied adults to qualify for SNAP benefits. Currently, in order to qualify, able-bodied adults between 18 and 54 must meet work requirements. Both Senate, House bills will update the age requirement from 18 to 64 with some exceptions for parents. See, so listen, Jacob's trouble is here. All right, we in Jacob's trouble. All right, we in Jacob's trouble. All right, and they said that they want people to work. All right, but there's no jobs here in Egypt. All right, modern day Egypt is Babylon, America. There's no jobs here. All right, but they said to receive this benefit, that's how the trickery of this devil. He knows no jobs like that, but to be, you got to be working to receive snaps. Why would an average person that work, even though we need it because life is so expensive, it's a working person, but they know what they doing, man. I want to go to Isaiah where it says should not be no work for Egypt. All right, so Isaiah 19. Is it 19? Oh, I'm tripping. There shall be no work for Egypt. Judgments by a neighbor against the kingdom. Bear me, Akim Salak. I am in transit, but I thought it was that. No work for Egypt. I can take this. It's a little far. But it'll work. It'll work. Let me see if I put it differently. Is it like that for Egypt? It's Isaiah 19. God, throw out that much my shot. It was just a little bit down. Isaiah 19. Not reading the KJV and the NLT. And 15. Neither shall there be any work in Egypt, and the head or the tail, the branch or the rush may do. 15 in NLT. There is nothing Egypt can do. Are all helpless. The head, the tail, noble palm, branch, lowly and reed. So there's not gonna be no work for Egypt. And you go to also in Ecclesiastes. All right, Ecclesiastes. Bear with me, Salakia. Well, it goes into so no, the grinding shall cease. Ecclesiastes 12, and I'll start in 2. While the sun and the light are the moon and stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinding is work, cease, because there are few, and those that look out the windows are darkened. They don't have no hope. All right, they don't see. Back then these niggas like America, the land of the free, the home of the brave, and the land of milk and honey. They know they don't see that. I don't see, America, and the door shall be shut. The streets when the sound of the grinding, the work, is low, he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Even though music is trash. Right? Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fears shall be in the way, and almond trees and flourish, and grasshoppers shall be burned, and desire shall fail, because men goeth to his long home and mourning goes about the streets. So it's gonna be a time of straits, confusion, judgment, death, and destruction. Let's read in the NLT. So that 3. Remember him before your legs, the guards of the house start to tremble. All right. Before your shoulders, the strong men stoop. Remember him before your teeth. Your few remaining servants stop grinding, and before your eyes, the woman looking through the window seeing dimly. All right, they don't see a future. Remember him before the door to life opportunities is closed, and the sound of work fades, because there ain't gonna be no work here. The dollar's gonna crash. Now you rise at first, in the beginning, they're gonna crash this system. All right, but later on you're gonna have people that's still working in the system because they have the chip, but it's not gonna be a lot. Because at the end of the day, they still want the population to get to 500 million. So a lot of people gonna die. Work fades. Now you rise at the first chirping in the birds, but then their sounds will grow faint. Because music comforts. So there ain't gonna be no comforting, all right? No comfort, no hope, no expectation. All right, you think it's just living check to check or living from what you call it? Basic income. It's a basic income, universal basic income. All right, so let's go into in Isaiah 32, where it says, "You women, especially you Israelite women." All right, Israelite women that think it's a game. That's why the Lord said, Isaiah 32:9. Turn that down. It's getting a little cold. Bear with me. Isaiah 32:9. Salakia. Rise up, you women that are at ease. So all women are at ease. You careless daughters, give ear to my speech. You need to listen. Especially the elect woman. Many days and years shall you be troubled. Every time in the time of Jacob's trouble, you careless woman. For the vintage, all right, these food, all right, shall fail. The gathering shall not come. All right, and that's what we coming into. Tremble, you women that are at ease. Because you niggas are at ease because you're proud, because the government is helping you. You have a lot of assistance, even these jobs. Because you have a lot of women, they're entrepreneurs, they're multi-millionaires or millionaires or high thousandaires because they have jobs. You have markets that really that doesn't really help the economy. These are just regular ass jobs. Tremble, you women that are at ease, be troubled, you careless one, strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. The Lord saying, the Lord gonna humble these nigga women and these women, period. Even the regular Shedemite, American Edomites are your women in America. They're very proud. All right, then you're gonna be trying to run to a man, but a lot of these niggas gonna say, fuck you. They shall lament for the teats, and the teats is these government assistance, these, we already read Trump you gotta be able to, you're gonna have to be able to work. And there's no job here in Egypt. Pleasant fields for the fruitful vine. Upon the land of my people shall come upon thorns. And this speaking of the Israelite women, and barriers, upon all the houses of joy and joy city. Because the palaces shall be forsaken, the multitude of the city shall be left. The forts and towers shall be for dens, and forever a joy of wild asses, a pasture afloat. All right, so the Lord is going to bring judgment upon these people. The Lord, all right, the mirth date is in the sea, and the Lord is going to cease this mirth. Let's go to the NLT. Now, listen, you women who lie around at ease, and these women lie around at ease. Listen to me, you who are so smug. In a short time, just a little more than a year, you careless one will suddenly begin to care. So you're going to care. You're going to say, I need a man. You're going to understand that life was on easy mode for you. All right, you can work dumbass jobs and be a millionaire, a high thousandaire, whatever it is. 6 figures. You careless ones will suddenly begin to care. You're going to care. I don't need a man for fruit crops will fail. The fruit crops are going to fail, all right, because they don't even have enough farmers to till the land. They don't have enough farmers to harvest the food before it's fucking winter. Are we in summer? All right, really before fucking fall, because fall is the time when you summer, and then fall you start putting up stuff for winter. All right, and harvest will never take place. You see, all right, because you was talking shit, especially you Southern tribe, you Negroes, you West Indians. Oh, it's their business. They voted for Trump. All right, but hey, these people are the ones that's working those jobs. You're not. Tremble, you women at ease. Throw off your this word is tricky for me. Complacency. All right, being like this, everything is okay. Like, you know, walking like nothing can phase you. Just got your head high. Strip off your pretty clothes. This is gonna happen. Put on bar up and to show your grief. Beat your breast in sorrow. It's really, you know, the dainties, the government assistance. You know, because a lot of women, you know, they have a lot of kids and they're selling, you know, sell their socials to other people to get money, you know. But a lot of women live. They still be having money from income tax because they still got niggas kissing their ass and worshiping them. So, in sorrow for your bountiful farms and your fruitful grapevines, for your land will be overgrown with thorns and briars. Your joyful home and happy times will be gone. And mirth, all that happy, you know, y'all proud and I got my own house, I got my own condo. Nigga, that shit, you know what I'm saying? You can do videos, you drink a Don Julio, all that shit from the cease, man.